Greetings nerds and virgins, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going through UFC fighters' signature moves, but before we start, can you like and subscribe? I'm getting views, but I want some subscribers as well since I'm building a community here, so please subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo, hop on the shadow train. But yeah, first of all we got Cory Sandhagen's flying knee. Now I know what you're thinking, but Shadow, Cory only has one finish via flying knee. Well, you may be right, he literally lands it every fight though. Well, I mean every fight he decides not to crotch sniff and actually fights. That's the one where he throws it. Hashtag bring back the old Cory Sandhagen. We don't want to see no more crotch sniffing Cory. No more, bro. If you want to fight Sugar Sean O'Malley, you're gonna need to change that style up a bit. One that probably will interest him a bit more. But the next signature move we got is Alex Pereira's left hook, which is a no-brainer. I think in combat sports in general, Alex Pereira's left hook may be the greatest left hook right now. Bar Ryan Garcia, but he's a steroid boy, so I'm not even gonna count him as a legit contender. Alex Pereira's left hook though goes crazy. Literally every fight in the UFC, he lands it and does significant damage. Other than Bruno Silva, Bruno was eating those left hooks. But Sean Strickland, Israel Adesanya, Jerry Prochazka, Jamal Hill all got slumped by Pereira's magic left hook. I think Jerry was onto something about that magic shit. But next up we got the boy from Dark Souls. We got Ryan Hall, the imanari roll spammer. I don't even know if I can call it a finisher because that's all he does in fights. Come to think of it, it's actually funny how goofy he is when he fights, but it's also effective majority of the time. His imanari roll vs BJ Penn really built him a hype train, but the thing is, you can't just be a one-trick pony in MMA these days, especially if you're fighting the newer generation, as proven when he fought Ilia Topuria. Topuria stole Hall's hype train when everyone was ducking Ryan Hall and did what nobody else was able to do, which was follow Ryan Hall to the ground and knock him unconscious with ground and pound. Of course, he didn't just jump in guard like an idiot. He found the perfect opportunity and position to attack and he took it. So big ups to Topuria for that. But next up we got Giga Chikadze Giga kick. Giga Chikadze has a nasty southpaw liver kick which he refers to as the Giga kick. Giga likes to chamber his kicks, which means to bring your knee up to be parallel with the ground before releasing your lower leg. This has the advantage of hiding your kick targets because most fighters will react by the time your rear leg comes forward to about a 45-degree off the ground. This means since your leg kicks will look the same until you release the lower leg, you can wait until your opponent sets their defense or counter to strike. Giga showed off his amazing kicking ability when he finished Cub Swanson in the UFC with it. He's also finished a lot of people in kickboxing with it, so there's definitely something special to his Giga kick. Up next though, we got Derrick Lewis's just get up technique. Listen, the art of getting up from the bottom is very technical. You need to maneuver your body with technical jiu-jitsu moves to be able to stand up, unless you're Derrick Lewis. If Derrick Lewis doesn't want to be down, he will simply just stand up. He doesn't need the cage, he doesn't need to use jiu-jitsu moves, he will just stand up and force you to strike with him. He even pulled this off against an Olympic wrestler in Daniel Cormier, so that's how you know it's effective. The next signature move we got is an obvious one. We got Conor McGregor's left hand, also known as the touch of death. Now it's unknown whether or not he still has the touch of death since he hasn't really KO'd anyone with the left hand since Eddie Alvarez. And before you say Cowboy Cerrone got rocked by a head kick before the left hand, so I'm not even gonna count that. Conor McGregor has hella finishes with the left hand, like against Dustin Poirier, Chad Mendes, 13-second KO against Jose Aldo. He dropped Nate Diaz like 600 times with the left hand, and obviously also the knockout with Eddie Alvarez with it. Now I don't know if he still has that touch of death, but my theory as to why it hasn't been effective recently is A, obviously he's not that hungry lion he once was, or B, everyone knows his left hand is the money maker now, so they're expecting it. Whereas back in the day when he was coming up, that left hand came out of nowhere. Next up, we got Max Holloway pointing to the ground. When Holloway does that, here's a word of advice. Don't slug it out in the middle with him. Just ask Ricardo Lamas, who attempted to slug it out with him and got fucked up, of course. Or of course ask the highlight himself, Justin Gaethje, who got slumped dead. Max Holloway is honestly a different breed, and apparently him vs Topuria is is leaked for the spear, and I guarantee you all right now he's going to put on an absolute clinic on Pereira. Clip this, I'm standing on business with this one. Some honourable mentions though, we got John Jones' eye pokes of death that will send you to Specsavers. We also got Aljo's famous headbutting thing. He does this on everyone. I can't tell if he's trying to give head or trying to get need for a free DQ win. But guys, let me know in the comments below if I missed any signature moves. And remember to like and subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo! Hop on the shadow train. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you at the top.
You tried to break me, but you couldn't tear me apart. I've got a fire inside, gonna ignite and restart. I'm rising up higher than before. With every step I take, I'm closing in on the score.